Welcome to Comic Community Notes and this mess on this table. It's time to talk comics off the table, the weekly series where I go through all the comics that I read from New Comic Book Day, and I tell you about whether I was wrong on my last weekly series about judging the comic book by its cover. And so here we go. Busy week. I got back from vacation. Got to New Comic Book Day a day late, and started to get my mail, which I had also a ComicTom mystery mail call subscription delivery. I have a video about that as well, but you're going to see those books on the table here, so kind of spoiling the surprise if you missed that one. Anyways, let's get to talking these comics off the table. Let's start with this. The Queen in Black. The Queen in Black. The Queen in Black. The Queen in Black. So these were the blind bags. I got a Rivals cover, which is not really for me, so probably put that on eBay. I don't think that one's a special one or anything by any means. Here's my keeper. I really like this one. And I have collected some of these that are kind of like graphing paper, sketch, whatever you want to call them. So really dig this one. This one's a candidate for cover of the week. And yeah, I said I was excited for this. Where'd he go? Where'd I put that guy? There he is, right in front of me. Yeah, I was excited. Electric for this series. Let's see. So the first Queen in Black, I read that. Good. Liked it. Solid start. Defenders of Light and Dark. This one was good too. Got some cool characters showing up in the story. Cable. Beta Ray Bill. This one. Now this one, I opened up this one, and it starts off with a cool quote, and the artwork is different. And right away, I was like, "Wow, what's going on with this one?" And to be honest with you, it was really difficult to read. And I don't know what they were going for. I don't know if this is a flashback. I don't know who this lady is. So it feels like I've missed something. I'm pretty sure Noel was not the only lead up. But this book was kind of confusing for me. So she's got a lover. Her general, Tyr, however you say his name, this other guy shows up, and so I was confused for a second, thought it was him. And then that guy shows up, and so it just seems like a strange. He shows up. It's like, I don't know, just a strange kind of like misadventure that I've missed part one or something of. So eventually, Noel comes into the story, and I hope I'm not spoiling anything, but this was the weakest out of the three books. Otherwise, it's a strong start for me for the Queen in Black series. So, excited to see some more. And I received this variant from the ComicTom Mystery Mailcall box subscription service. And so this is awesome. This is also in contention for cover of the week. So we're going to put that one over there. Since I'm on the topic and they're here, this is what else came in the ComicTom subscription box. Not in a black cat, so that's another eBay one. This is an awesome cover, and I just saw Spider-Man Brand New Day the day I opened this and did the video, so that was a cool coincidence. So, anyways, let me get rid of her. Let me put these guys back into cover of the week, pal. Alright, Doom Quest. Wasn't the cover I was looking for. but I thought it was alright. Story. Didn't like this one as much as the first two. It was okay. I thought it got a little bit ridiculous, but it is Doom. And so Doom can often be over the top. But otherwise, okay. It was okay. Alright, here's one I was wrong about. I said this looks like a goofy crossover, and I'm not into goofy crossovers. This was not goofy, and it was didn't feel like a crossover so much, but wasn't goofy. It was great, just like Justice League Unlimited has been for me as a series. It's been more solid for me than Detective Comics or Action Comics, and so yeah, consistent read. Read of the week, contender. Oh, ComicTom also box comes with a print, sketch print, art print each month, and so this was the print. I got 2 of those by mistake. They put an extra one. Also a great cover. Unfortunately, he's going to fall short for cover of the week, but this is probably the read of the week. There's some thick books here. There's some thick, heavy books. Lots of reading. Great story. Great to have him back. I don't know why it took so long to explain where this guy's been and what he's been doing since the DCKO tournament, but this book explains all. It was really good. There was only one little tiny little, maybe plot, hole, little tiny one, or maybe I've forgotten because it's been a little while and there was a lot of books to the DCKO series. So anyways, I think I'm going to call it right now. This is definitely my read of the week. I was going to put this as the read of the week simply because I had misjudged it so bad in my Judging the Book series. But it is awesome to have Superman back and everything explained, where he's been, what he's been doing, why. And so, oops, I think, yeah, read of the week goes over here. Knock it over. Alright, cool. And cover of the week. What are we going to do for cover of the week? Ooh, it's a hard choice. It's a hard choice, but I'm ultimately going to have to go with this one. The split of light and dark, showing where he came from and where he is now. And very, very cool. Very detailed. Makes you want to just kind of stare at each one for a little while. Take it all in. Great art. Oh, and who was this again? Was this John Boy? Is this Johnny Desjardins? Nope, neither one. It's Ivan Coelho. Coelho. I believe that's a Portuguese name. I've seen it as a different spelling. Anyways, we've got Queen in Black, Ivan Coelho, ComicTom, exclusive, limited to 3,000 copies. That's going to be my cover of the week. That's going to be the read of the week. That was Superman, year 1000. 2026 annual number 1. We finally have Superman back, and we have all revealed where he's been, what he's been doing, and what he needs to do next, I guess, what he's going to get into. So, this has been Talking Comics Off the Table. I actually need to put these in bags and boards and get them off the table now that I've talked them off. And tomorrow is New Comic Book Day. So I'll be picking up a new set of books. I will be doing my other weekly Judge the Book by its cover. See what books I pick up. See my first initial thoughts. and drop a comment, like, subscribe, share, do any of those things. I am a 5 to 6 month long channel. I have maybe 56 subscribers. I appreciate everyone who shows up and lands on my channel and gives me a chance. Thanks a lot, and I hope you have a great day.